What is going on, Outlaws? Once again, Michael Legacy Kill HD back with another Red Dead Redemption 2 video for you. And today we're going to be breaking down the latest news surrounding this upcoming Red Dead title. But I do ask, if you enjoy this video or find any informative value, make sure to smack that like button. And stay up to date on all the Red Dead Redemption 2 videos by checking the playlist, a link in the description, a lot of news, information, theories, and leaks about this upcoming game that you're not going to want to miss, so make sure to give that a look. Nonetheless, Rockstar Games is starting to push out the marketing campaign for Red Dead Redemption 2, and this is definitely a good sign for anybody who thought we would be getting a delay, and this also could signify us getting some new information, gameplay, or trailers very soon. But as many of you have noticed at your local gaming retailer like GameStop, Red Dead Redemption 2 marketing is beginning to ramp up. I myself went to my local GameStop and took a few photos of some of the advertisements I saw that I thought I'd share with you guys. Now, this is not crazy information, but it's a great sign as Rockstar Games is working a marketing campaign very similar to how they handled Grand Theft Auto 5. But this is still a game that's at least 9 months out, but with million-dollar TV ads and posters worldwide, I'm getting more confident that Rockstar Games will hit their fall 2017 release, and we won't have to see a dreaded delay which has happened with a lot of their previous games. Another interesting detail is the Peggy 18 rating that's being spotted on a lot of the posters for Red Dead Redemption 2 in Europe, and quite possibly Peggy may have already rated this game, which is very interesting being that this game is still 9 months out. And I've already stated multiple times that I think that this game is near completion at this point, so this could serve to tell us that this game is near completion and that Rockstar Games is probably polishing the game, making sure it's ready for its release in fall of 2017. And this does go in line with a report stating that this game began development in 2012 and went into full development in 2014. Now, for the last couple months, I've been receiving a lot of messages about potential release dates for Red Dead Redemption 2, most of them coming from Amazon Store, PlayStation, Xbox, and many of them showing 12/31/2017, and that's simply a placeholder date, which will eventually be replaced with the real release date. But for the first time, I've seen a release date that actually makes sense, and it's coming from a Dutch gaming retailer. They're reporting that Red Dead Redemption 2 will apparently release on September 30th, 2017. I'm not really sure if we can believe this at this point, but in all likelihood, this is the first realistic release date that I've heard. And looking at my calendar, it would release on a Saturday, which goes along with Grand Theft Auto 5, which released on September 17th, 2013. Now, I want to go over the next likely date that we'll hear about Red Dead Redemption 2 from Rockstar Games. These leaks are amazing and all, but I think we want some official gameplay or information about this upcoming game from Rockstar. And looking back to the first trailer, just about 2 weeks after that, Rockstar Games' parent company Take-Two Interactive had a conference call with investors, which is where they discussed earnings but also got investors excited for 2017 with Red Dead Redemption 2 coming. So as much as that trailer was awesome to see from Rockstar, it wasn't necessarily meant for just us, the fans. And Take-Two Interactive's next conference call should be coming in the middle of March of 2017 based on their track record, which I definitely feel like between now and the middle of March we have to expect that Rockstar Games will be launching some new information about this upcoming game, because I think Take-Two definitely wants to have some new information to share with their investors. Looking at the beginning of 2017, January and February, if we do get anything from Rockstar, it'll more than likely be screenshots or a Game Informer issue, which is what they did with Grand Theft Auto 5 months before its release. This could give us our first insight into what to expect from this upcoming game. For March, that very much could be the time we get our second trailer, hopefully giving us a better look at the story, characters, and open world. But again, this is Rockstar Games. A lot of us like myself expected more information by now, but I feel strongly that Rockstar will deliver something before the next investor call. And to our next story, this is coming from a gaming insider who is reporting that Rockstar Games will not port over Red Dead Redemption 2 to the Nintendo Switch, and the reason being is that they do not trust Nintendo. And all of that goes back to sales, because years ago they launched Chinatown Wars on the Nintendo DS. It got critical acclaim, but it did horrible in sales, which is why Rockstar Games and a lot of other third-party developers are scared about launching their games on Nintendo devices. And as the gaming insider also states, if some of the other third-party games do extremely well in sales, and also if the console does extremely well, Rockstar Games may consider it. But at this point, a lot of the teams such as EA and Rockstar don't trust Nintendo devices, and they don't want to spend the time and money on putting some of their biggest games on there. So at this point, I would not expect to see any Rockstar games coming in the foreseeable future. Now, for the last story of the day, I want to briefly touch on the leak that came out earlier this week, which is probably the biggest information that we got about Red Dead Redemption 2 yet. Coming from an apparent Rockstar employee who leaked the past 2 Grand Theft Auto Online DLCs with near pinpoint information, who also seems to have gone MIA since these leaks, which is a bit strange, maybe he got caught, but the huge detail that he revealed is that this next Red Dead will feature 3 protagonists from Dutch's gang, and John Marston is not one of them. I asked you Outlaws for your opinion on this news through a Twitter poll, and I was surprised to see a very mixed reaction, but the majority does want to wait it out and see, which is probably smart. But if you missed the video on this full leak, make sure to check out the link in the description because there's much more to it. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Make sure to smack that like button if you have not already, and let me know in the comment section what is your thoughts on the topics that we discussed today. And I'm your best source for everything related to this next Red Dead game game, so consider subscribing for a lot more additional Red Dead Redemption 2 content to come, and remember, Outlaws to the end.